Hello, everybody.
Now, wait a second. Isn't he beautiful? He's beautiful.
My name is Saul. I got last morning, and when I get to that door, I receive a coin that says, generosity. I said, okay, generosity. And I was like this, you know. And the reason was because I broke my back in 3 parts in 2007, skydiving. And after that, you know...
Wait a second. Let's just not rush over that. So you were skydiving, and you must have hit the ground pretty hard to break your back in 3 places.
Well, it was. The parachute was open, but I had 17 jumps at that time. I was jumping with guys that had 1,700 and 17,000, and I believe at that moment that I was, a hero, and I wasn't, obviously. So I made many mistakes. I crashed with some trees, that was in the Venezuelan jungle, and I was for 2 hours, and an Indian found me, okay, after 2 hours. My diagnosis was my back broken in 3 parts, okay, and many other injuries. No big injuries, but that was a big one. So, I learned how to walk, how to sit down. I couldn't sit down for more than 15 minutes. I remember that I called my kids and said, listen, time to get lunch, because otherwise they found me, like this on the table. Because I lost all my muscle capacity, So I used to do triathlons, adventure racers, many things. And after that accident, I was done. I said, wow, what am I going to do? Well, I started recovering, but, after that, in 2007, I always walk like this. So when I got that coin here, I said, well, generosity. I have to do something. I have to get an intention today that make me feel, that I'm covering this coin that I'm receiving today. So when I sit down on the chair, because I couldn't sit down on the floor, like this. Now, yes. Look at this. Look at this. So, I use the chair, and I remember Milton, my friend, that I was sit down on the floor like that, I said, use the chair, and I took the chair. I said, chair. Sorry. Okay, I took the chair, and when I start the meditation in the morning, all the toning, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, toning. I say, oh shit. When I sit down on the chair, I say, okay, my intention is going to be to lay down on the floor immediately. I couldn't lay down like this. Probably I'm going to disappear here, because look at this. Before, you would see my face, because I'm going to be like this. Or my foot, like this. So
you understand what he's saying? That the spinal cord injury, the injury to the spinal column, fracture of the vertebrae, the side effect of that was a lot of contraction in his spine, and so the body compensates. So he's a condition called kyphosis. He's leaning forward, and his body has adapted to it, and then everything tightens up.
And beside that, I had like 20 hernias, because all the effort that I used to do in my 3 broken vertebrae create me hernias in the rest of the spine. So it was a mess. I remember that I went to a doctor once and I said, listen, can you make a surgery to me? When the guy took me an x-ray, he said, forget it. Don't come again. And that's true. Because I was completely messed. 20 hernias, 3 vertebrae completely, 1 pulverized, the other 2 with irons and all these things, So the guy didn't get, to have the risk. So I sit down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, okay, my intention is going to be lay down immediately when Dr. Joe said, okay, now lay down. And I was, oh shit. I was, could I do it? And I was, doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I, for my heart, and suddenly I start, hearing my back. I say, oh, Jesus, something is happening here. And I felt, so comfortable that as soon as he said, lay down, and I lay down in 1 second, like it already, let me do it again. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And I have to tell you that when I start doing meditations, like, I don't know, we were discussing about how much time we had doing meditations. I started doing meditation because I thought that it's going to be help me on mental wealth, not on physical health. So after yesterday, oh man, this works for everything in life. And it's just for one thing that he has repeated, I believe that a million times, or 1,000,000 times. Where you place your interest is where you place your energy. And that's what I did. I put all my interest on my back. I said, I have to resolve this problem, and I did it. And I would like to thank you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, I always say this, just like an infection can spread amongst the community and create disease, health and wellness can be as infectious as disease, yes or no? So let's spread it around. What do you think?